Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, and today we're going to be talking about the worst part of Fortnite Battle Royale right now, and that's Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers, boys! It's gotta go! It's gotta go! Cut Tilted Towers out of the game. Alright, so I went out last night, I'm on my phone, right? Fortnite Battle Royale on Twitter, I'm checking out what's happening with the patch, because it was during downtime. You know what? Fortnite goes up online, and you know what's still there? Tilted Towers. It's still there. Tilted Towers is still in the game. And that's a big no-no. The meteor up in the sky, it's still there, hasn't gone and destroyed Tilted yet. And that's not good. But don't worry, if you go and type in Fortnite Tilted Towers, people have the same idea as me. When's it being destroyed? Removed. Meteor. Meteor countdown. Meteor trailer. Getting destroyed. Meteor live. Destroyed. People want to know. And the YouTubers, they've caught on to it. This guy right here, Fantastic Gamer. Fortnite, Tilted Towers finally gone. Look at this. Clickbait. Clickbait channel. Just don't. Ninja reacts to Meteor destroying Tilted Towers. Cancer compilation. Delete your channel. Alright, so we have the current Fortnite Battle Royale map and the old Fortnite Battle Royale map. Now, I can tell you which one, in my opinion, is better, and that's the old map. And there is so many reasons why. The first one is, when you first started playing Fortnite Battle Royale and that bus went zooming through, you had a few choices, but not too many choices, right? A lot of people went Pleasant, a lot of people went Greasy, a lot of people went Retail, every single game. If there wasn't 10 people in Greasy, you weren't playing a Fortnite Battle Royale game. If there wasn't 15 people at Retail, you weren't playing a Fortnite Battle Royale game. Some people went Anarchy, 5, 4, whatever. A few people went Salty, a few people went Fatal, and then the rest of the points of interest, people just kind of spread along. It was the perfect distribution of plays, because no matter where you went, you were going to go and get some action. Now we're going to compare it to Fortnite Battle Royale Tilted Towers Edition, because that's basically every character with a John Wick skin. They just believe the map is simply just Tilted Towers, like right here. They just believe the map is this one place right here, because that's where everybody goes. And if you want to go and get a lot of kills, you got to go to Tilted Towers. But this game isn't Fortnite Battle Royale Tilted Towers Edition. It's Fortnite Battle Royale, okay? So, we've got all these other beautiful spots we can go, like Pleasant, or Greasy, or Retail, but nobody goes there anymore because they want to be like Ninja and get all the kills. Now, I'm not blaming Ninja, I'm not blaming the streamers, because they've got to hustle, they've got to go and get the kills for the gameplays and all that. 100% can go and sympathize with that, because you know it's their job, they've got to go and entertain, so they go Tilted. But every man and a dog, every 7 to 10-year-old kid, 12-year-old kid wants to be like Ninja, so they go to Tilted, and that's where half the map goes. And now Greasy and Retail and Pleasant are just completely written off the map. Epic, they decide, okay, let's go and add some other points of interest, like Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, Snobby Shores, and Shifty Shafts, but they're simply fillers, right? Like, on the edge, who goes there? Put your hand up if you've ever been to Junk Junction. I went once because I lagged out, and then I dropped, and I was like, wow, this is really never going there again. That's basically the thought of everybody that goes to Junk Junction. Haunted Hills, garbage. Snobby Shores, garbage. Shifty Shafts, garbage. All of this is not good. The left-hand side of the map is not good, and we got old mate Greasy Grove is caught up into it. New, old, new, old, new, old, new, old, new, old. You look at the right side of the map, arguably the best side of the map, absolutely unchanged. Retail, lonely, moisty. It's nicely spread out, you can have a lot of battles, it's fantastic. Then you look at the left side of the map, arguably the worst part of the map, and guess what? The old one, it's just boom, Pleasant, Greasy, and then you had a few battles in between. Maybe we could have had like a point of interest here, or maybe a smaller point of interest than Tilted Towers. But now, Tilted Towers it's like a sore thumb, because it's right in the middle of the map. No matter where the bus goes, no matter where the bus is going, it's always going to go past Tilted. And that's why people always go there. You have a look at Dusty Depot. It's in the center, but why don't people go there as often as Tilted Towers? The reason why, Dusty Depot doesn't have that much loot. You have like 2-3 crates and then a few assault rifles, and that's it. Tilted Towers, you can find every bloody goddamn weapon in the game on Tilted Towers. And in the end of it, you could have put Tilted where Snobby is, and not as many people would have gone, simply because it's not as accessible. It's so powerful in terms of getting loot, but so accessible by being basically in the center of the map. That's why so many people go there, and it's a really bad design decision by Epic. So when you play Fortnite Battle Royale now, the exhilarating early game experience can only really be found at Tilted Towers. When I first started playing the game, no matter where I went, be it Pleasant, Greasy, Retail, Salty, even Fatal or Anarchy, I would still have a really cool early game because I knew people were going to be there. And that's why I absolutely loved it, because I wasn't locked down to going to a single place every single time. But now you go to the new map, in order to go and have a really good early game, a really exhilarating, really chaotic early game, you got to go either Tilted or Retail. You find like 4 people at Pleasant. You find 1 person at Greasy. Greasy has been reduced to like a 1v1 battle. It is so depressing. It is so depressing. So now if you go to Anarchy or Fatal or Wailing or Lonely, you find like max 1-2 other people, and it feels like PUBG Farming Simulator. Now, I don't like PUBG because it's not of my personal interest, but the map is really big, and people are really spread out, and the action really goes and starts to get going, you know, a little bit later into the game. I like a really exhilarating early game. The only way I can go and get that now is through Tilted Towers. It feels like the map of Fortnite is just being artificially stretched because people are just so finely distributed for 90% of the map. And then you have Tilted Towers where so many people are. So you just have long periods of not doing anything, of just walking, and that is extremely boring. Now, I feel like I'm not the only person that would absolutely love it if Epic just went and got rid of Tilted Towers. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. As I said before, put that little crater there, have it as a bottomless pit, whatever, let everybody that drops into Tilted just get pushed back to the lobby. But in the end of it, I don't think that's actually what's going to happen. I don't feel Epic is actually going to go and destroy Tilted Towers. I have another theory that could potentially go and happen. So Epic is a company where they make calculated decisions. They know what their player base wants, and they know that the player base absolutely loves new content, right? You got the vending machines, you got the porta forts, you got the boogie bombs. That was a while back, but you know, you've got the new LMG. The more stuff that gets put into the game, the more the player base is happy. Epic absolutely loves putting a lot of stuff into the game, and that's absolutely fine because a lot of people enjoy it. But with that said, they've just been delaying this whole media thing, and you know what? I feel like Tilted isn't the only place that's going to be destroyed. I feel like the whole map is going to be destroyed, and we're going to go and get another map very soon. Fortnite Battle Royale has been out since September 2017. September, October, November, December. 4 months right there, and now we're in April, 4 months for 2018. I feel like we're due for a new map. Now, to be fair, we did have this map rework with Tilted and Junk Junction, Haunted Hills and Snobby Shores and whatever, but I don't count that as a new map. I just count it as a bit of an extra to the old one. I feel like something big is going to drop, and it would just come out of nowhere, and the Fortnite playbase would absolutely just explode. People would have no idea what to go and do with themselves. They've just been expecting Tilted Towers, but Epic doesn't do what you expect them to do. They do basically the opposite. They do the opposite of what you want to go and do. Fix the bugs. Vending machines. The new shooting mode that came out. We just didn't expect that to come out. And then first shot accuracy and all these other different stuff. They just keep experimenting the game and dropping update after update after update, which is arguably not what I want them to do. I want them to go and just continue the longevity of the game by just keeping the core gameplay as it was, because there really wasn't anything wrong with it. But going with what they've been going, I feel like this map right here is just going to be obliterated, and we're going to get another one really soon. Now, my last theory is Epic could just do nothing. They could just do nothing. They could just go and say, okay, this meteor, it hits Spawn Island when you're on the bus and you can see it explode or whatever. That'd be kind of cool, I suppose, but in the end of it, it's a possibility that Epic could just be trolling us the whole time, and it would be the biggest troll of 2018 for sure. But it's something that they could potentially go and do. But in the end of it, I personally want something done with Tilted Towers because I hate Tilted Towers. I want more people to come Greasy Grove, which is the best spot in Fortnite Battery Hour. By far, the best spot, then Pleasant, then Retail, then Salty, then everything else, then Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers, hot garbage, okay? With that said, that is just my thoughts. Please go and tell me yours in the comment section below. But other than that, Undercover Dudes, all the way from Down Under, out.